What is going on, MFFLs? Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Jeffrey Cooper's team here. We are here for a Mavericks versus Pacers watch party. The Mavericks, 1-3 through their first 5 games. Not good, Jim. Can they get on the right track tonight against a team who is riddled with injuries? The Indiana Pacers are winless in this 25-26 NBA season. They are without Tyrese Halliburton. They are without TJ McConnell. They are without Andrew Nembhard. They are without Obi Toppin. Can the Mavericks take advantage of a team that is sputtering out of the gate, of a team that, frankly, they should beat without hesitation? I absolutely think this is a must-win for the Dallas Mavericks to finish this homestand, to start the season at 2-3 before they head on down south to Mexico to take on the Detroit Pistons on Saturday. My name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. Hope everyone is enjoying their evening so far. Appreciate all of the real ones who are tuned in to the show at the very, very start. I see my guy Jordan, David Stone, Lord Buddy Bear, Sakura, Jamarion West, of course, Ty, man, the Buckeye. Let's get started with today's show by telling me where you guys are watching from. Shout out your city down in the comment section. Let me know where all the real ones are tuning in from today. Shout it out. Get this out of the screen. What the heck? Got to move that out of the screen. What up, Johnny Jackson? Look, this excuse me, this Mavs team, I'm a little under the weather today. I got a cough drop in, so just trying to power it through for y'all. We got watching from Australia. Oh my goodness. I think that's the furthest away we've ever had. We've had some people from New Zealand as well. So Australia, New Zealand, appreciate y'all for tuning in. I got Philippines from my guy, Gabriel. Gabriel's always tuned into our watch party. Shout out to Johnny, Mount Pleasant. Where is Mount Pleasant? I'm not too sure where that is. We're at the Chat Sports studio in Dallas, Texas, about a mile away from the American Airlines Center where this game is about to take place. And boy, do the Mavericks need a win tonight. I can say it as much as I can say it. They simply have to win this ball game. There is no other option for this team. If they lose this game against the lifeless, injury-riddled, toothless Indiana Pacers, boy, oh boy. And I'm never going to count out Rick Carlisle in any situation. The greatest coach in Mavericks history, the only one to bring an NBA title to Dallas, is coaching the Indiana Pacers. Obviously took that team to the finals last year, lost his best player in Game 7 of the finals, and Tyrese Halliburton, who will miss this season. So you know that Rick is going to have something up his sleeve for the former player, Jason Kidd, on the other side. Sakura, I don't believe Dallas is not starting D'Lo. Not that I'm a fan of D'Lo, but let's get real here. They need a win. Sakura, I could not agree more. If it were up to me, I would 100% be starting D'Angelo Russell. It is not up to me, unfortunately. I think Jason Kidd, in collaboration with Nico Harrison and the rest of the Mavericks coaching staff, has come up with this starting 5, and this is the starting 5 that they want to run with. I don't love it. If I were coaching the team, I think excuse me. I'm good, I swear. I think if a lot of people were coaching the team, they would go with D'Angelo Russell in the starting lineup, but that's not how the Mavericks see it, unfortunately. Johnny says, still appreciate Rick Carlisle. Absolutely, I do as well. I need to tell you guys about our sponsor of today's show. But while I'm doing that, hit that thumbs up icon for me. We've got 30 people in the building right now. Let's try to get to 15 likes as soon as we can. So hit that thumbs up icon, and I am going to tell you about our sponsor here in just one moment. It's a big one tonight, man. Let's pray and hope that the Dallas Mavericks can get it done. Okay, there we go. All right. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let me tell you about our sponsor of today's show, which, if you're a real watcher of Mavericks Today, you should know is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this live episode of Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. The hard-hitting football and basketball action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks is super simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks is the best place to get action on football, on basketball, in more than 40 states, including California, Georgia, and Texas as well. They're the only app that currently offers stacks, meaning you can put the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So if you want to pick more on Cooper Flagg points, rebounds, and assists, you can do that only on Prize Picks. Here is my projection for tonight's game. Give me the more on Anthony Davis, 2.5 blocks and steals. I'm going to take the less on Cooper Flagg, 15.5 points. Hopefully that's a little reverse jinx right there. And give me the more on Pascal Siakam, 2.5 fouls. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today. We always appreciate our friends over at Prize Picks. Code CLNS to get that $50 bonus when you play your first $5 in lineups. Here is our Super Chat menu for tonight's game between the Mavericks and the Pacers. No donations are required whatsoever. The only thing I require is that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But any Super Chat will put you on screen right here. It can be a message about the Mavericks. It can be a random question. Whatever you want, we'll put it on screen right next to me. $5 will get a Let's Go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. And if we want to party on a Wednesday night, we'll take some shots as well. $10 Super Chat as well. Again, Super Chats are not required whatsoever. They are greatly appreciated, though. They go back to helping the channel. They go back directly. I don't receive them. They go back directly to Chat Sports, allowing us to get more studio space, more equipment, and more airtime, essentially, for me to do things like this. So if you feel so inclined, just hit that rectangular box with the money icon. You can select whatever amount you want. You can put a message in there, and let's party. Let's party. Shout out to Johnny. Sammy Brooks says, is B Will playing? I know he was questionable on the injury report. Let me check if Brandon Williams is playing. Yeah, the Brandon Williams situation, not good, Jim. Not good at all. Yeah, not good. Brandon Williams is available tonight, but Dereck Lively and Daniel Gafford are out, so B will be in the Mavericks lineup tonight. He will not be in the starting lineup, but I expect Brandon Williams to see some action here in tonight's game, and we'll see exactly what that looks like. Look, I want to see him show up and show out like anybody else. I think this team, the more point guards they have on offer, the better options they have and the better chance they have to win this game. So that's how I see it. I want this team to play a point guard at all times. I know it's not very realistic because they're starting without one, but they got to get one in the lineup as soon as they can. And the one thing I really like about Brandon Williams is he pushes the pace. They need someone to play with speed, and Brandon Williams is going to play with speed. You just simply have to play with speed in this league if you're going to win ball games. And against a team who is so injury-riddled like the Indiana Pacers are, go fast. Play with urgency. Put some pressure on the ball. Get out and run. That's what I want to see from this Mavericks team tonight. Who you got? Let me know down in the comment section who you have winning tonight's game. M for Mavs, P for Pacers. Let me know down there in the comment section. Let me know down there in the comment section. What up, Jack? Sammy Brooks. Yes, sir. Always. Appreciate you, man. Jack Mayo. Johnny says limit turnovers and rebound. That's the key. Gabriel says M, and we got our first super chat coming in from Sammy Brooks. I'll get you on screen ASAP here, Sammy. MJ says Mavs. And our live poll says 78% of you think the Mavs are going to get the dub as well. Look, I really hope that they can come out here and get a win and just look good doing it. Like, if they win, obviously that is first and foremost. I want to see some good hoops as well, though. In my opinion, and you can take my opinion for what it's worth, I don't think this team has played good hoops through 4 games. They played a good second half defensively, a good fourth quarter defensively against Oklahoma City. They almost made the comeback, but they weren't able to. They have not put together a 48-minute game of basketball yet, and hopefully that starts tonight in Indiana or in Dallas against Indiana. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. My man Sammy Brooks coming in with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Says go Mavs. Yes sir, Sammy. Go Mavs, my friend. Appreciate you for tuning into the show. Appreciate you for tuning in. Tip off, as you see on your screen, they always lie. If the Mavericks say tip off is at 7:30, that means tip off is at 7:40, especially if it's a home game. If ESPN says it's 7:30, that means it's 7:45. Usually if TNT says it though, it's about, well, it's no longer TNT, so I don't know. If TNT said it, it would be 2 minutes past. So if it was 7:30, it'd be 7:32. NBC, I haven't really figured out what their timing is yet, but if they tell you it's 7:30, just add 10 minutes at least onto it. Jacob says, we're missing that true general point guard. 100%. They are missing a floor general. They are missing someone that can get in and initiate their offense. They are missing someone that can find open cutters. And they're missing someone that can take care of the ball. That is absolutely the Mavericks' biggest hole on their team right now. No question about it. No question about it. Johnny says, shots come and go. Rebounding is not a thing we should lose. Again, fully agree. Like, it is a make or miss league at the end of the day, as Jeff Van Gundy famously said, but you're absolutely right. Rebounding is something the Mavericks control, and the way the Mavericks want to win is with defense. And rebounding is absolutely a part of defense. Anthony Davis got to rebound the basketball. PJ Washington got to rebound the basketball. AD's playing the 5 tonight, which I think is his better position anyways, despite the fact that he doesn't even want to play it because both of your centers are out. So you need AD to rebound. You need PJ to rebound. You need Coop to rebound. Like, this team has to be one of, if not the best rebounding team in the league. I don't think there's any doubt about that. About 5 minutes to go until tip-off at the AAC. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. My goal for tonight's show is to get to 32,700 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button for daily Mavericks content, news, rumors, analysis, live watch parties like this. Hit that sub button right now if you like what you're seeing. Appreciate all the support so far, man. Sammy says, kid has got to move, Coop. Sammy, I agree, man. I've said it so many times. Like, this team does not have the runway to make mistakes, and they do not have the runway for growing pains, and they simply don't. Like, they self-imposed this window of win now. They self-imposed it. They have to hold themselves to that. If that means moving Cooper Flagg to the wing, if that means bringing Cooper Flagg off the bench, whatever it means, they got to do it because they got to find a way to start winning some basketball games, man. They just simply have to. And I know Flagg injured his shoulder and that was bothering him in the game against OKC. He says he's fine. He obviously is because he's in the starting lineup tonight. But, man, you got to start winning basketball games ASAP because if you don't, you're going to get left behind in this ultra-competitive Western Conference. There's like, what, 2-3 bad teams, if that? Oh, and by the way, Mavericks might be one of them. But you're looking at, like, Portland. They're no good. Phoenix, probably no good, right? Utah, not very good. New Orleans is better, but still not good, but they're better. Like, there is not a night you can take off in the West, in my opinion. And they got to find a way to just find a rotation that works and stick with it. And run with it. Because otherwise, they're in a world of trouble here. If they start out the season 1-4, I mean, it just can't happen. Just can't happen. Appreciate whoever just subscribed, by the way. Appreciate whoever subscribed. Zeno says, should have taken Dylan Harper at 1 and gave the Spurs Cooper Flagg. Nah. No. I still believe in Cooper Flagg. I still think he's going to be our guy long term. It's just taking a while. It's just taking a while for him. Time Man, what's up, brother? How you doing? Time Man, what's the score in the World Series game? Time Man, if you could please, if you're available tonight, Can you just keep dropping score updates on the World Series down in the chat? I would appreciate that very, very much. If you are ready for tip-off, though, as it comes in 1 minute, type those me's down in the chat. I'm giving shout-outs to everyone who is spamming their me's down there in the comment section. Spamming those me's. The Mavs have not done great so far, Johnny Jackson. No, they have not indeed. I see Tommy, MJ. Hope I'm saying that correct. I'm pretty sure it's MJ. YouTube changed it to where it shows your username now and not your name. Ty Man, the Buckeye in Ohio. Appreciate you as always, Ty Man. Thank you, my friend. Johnny. If Mike Nintendo Master is watching, by the way, and I didn't even make your host or your producer rankings, Mike, SMH. The starting lineups for each team: Ben Shepherd, Aaron Nesmith, Isaiah Jackson, Jarris Walker, and Pascal Siakam. For the Pacers and for the Mavericks, it is Cooper Flagg, Max Christie, P.J. Washington, Klay Thompson, and Anthony Davis, the same starting five that they rolled out against Oklahoma City. Sammy Brooks typing those me's as well, the MVP of today's show so far. Sammy Brooks, appreciate you, my man. Eddie as well, typing his me. Yes, sir. Let's go. Need a win tonight. Come on. Bring the juice tonight, Mavs. Bring the freaking juice tonight. Johnny says, win the tip-off, no more losing. AD is running the tip-off, unfortunately. And Anthony Davis, I think, he doesn't jump very high anymore. So I don't know if he's going to win the tip-off or not. Don't know if he will. The Mavericks are in their traditional home white uniforms this evening as they are taking the court right now, getting ready to tip off between the Indiana Pacers and the Dallas Mavericks. Zeno, do I think the Spurs are a top 4 team in the West? Hard to argue with it through the first week of the season that they're not. I mean, I think Wemby is putting himself firmly in the discussion to be a top 5 player in the league. So, yeah, if I had to choose the top 4 in the West right now, the Spurs absolutely would be in it, unfortunately. Braylon, typing his me's. Appreciate you, Braylon. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, like I said, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. It is the way that the more likes we get, YouTube will push this video, this stream, to more Mavericks fans, and we can get this party popping. Pacers are in their blue uniforms. I think these are relatively new unis for the Pacers with like a neon yellow. I really like these. AD does win the tip. Win the tip, win the game, baby. Win the tip, win the game. Max Christie will bring it across center court for the Mavericks. He gets a screen set by Anthony Davis. AD at the top of the key. Dribble hands off to Flagg. Round the horn to Thompson on the right wing. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Thompson at the top of the key. Step back for 3. It is no good. Klay Thompson has started this season extremely, extremely cold for the Mavericks. He started extremely cold for the Mavs. Shot no good for Indiana. The rebound goes to Max Christie. AD's got it now at the left hash. He will hand it off to Klay. Klay out to Max for 3. It is no good again as the Mavs start 0 of 2 from three-point land. Siakam fade away in the lane. That's way off. And AD grabs the rebound there. Davis brings it up the court. Klay's got it on the right side. Klay loses it. It's stolen by Siakam, and it's 2-on-1. Here's Siakam slowing it down. He gets it to Nesmith, who puts a teardrop off the glass. It's no good, but Siakam will tip that home and will give the Pacers the first bucket of the game. Disgusting. 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 This team just, man. Anyways, Thompson at the top of the key. He drives left. He puts it up. It is no good, out of bounds. It will be Mavericks ball with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Let me tell you what, they're starting out really cold, 0 of 3 from the field. I just simply don't like how this team has started the game, man. I really don't. Davis ISOs, puts it up. It's no good. The rebound to Ben Shepherd. Just getting the stream tweeted out. You can go give me a follow on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27 if you have not already. And if you go share the stream on my Twitter, I will give you a shout out here on the show if you're so inclined. There we go. All right. Jarris Walker is at the line for Indiana. Missed the first, missed the second. Lane violation on the second free throw. So he misses both, and it will be Mavericks ball going up the court. Sammy, I still think they should have sat AD. They needed him to play because they have no healthy bodies. As Flagg gets into the lane and slams it home. Cooper Flagg with a good start to his night tonight as he uses his body to get into the lane and a dunk to tie this game up at 2. Nesmith for 3. That one's no good, and it will go out of bounds. Christie gets it over to Washington. PJ will put it up from 14. It's good. PJ Washington gives the Mavericks a 4-2 lead. Ben Shepherd has it. He's guarded by Flagg. Now it's out to Walker. Aaron Nesmith has it, the sharpshooter. He gets it to Isaiah Jackson, who will pull up from 17. That one's way off as Flagg gets the board there. Flagg brings it up the right side. Posts Ben Shepherd up. In the lane, Flagg with the left. Loses it, turnover. Pascal Siakam running out with Aaron Nesmith. Mavs do a good job of stopping the ball, but it gets low to Walker, down low to Jackson. Jackson will put it up and in. Can't happen. Can't happen. AD gets a screen from PJ. Davis at the free throw line, backing down Siakam. He spins left, goes up and gets fouled. Oh, they called it travel. They called it travel. Three turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game. What can the Mavericks do? Not do? Turn over the ball. Here they are. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What up, Mike? Mike, I'm mad at you. You didn't rank me in your rankings. Ben Shepherd has the ball in the left elbow. Shepherd to Walker. Here's Siakam at the top of the key, guarded by Christie. Siakam crosses over right to left, pulls up at the free throw line. Jumper in and out, no good. Isaiah Jackson rebound, but it was in the cylinder. Mavs ball. Mavs ball. Mike, I didn't see me in the host or the producer rankings. That's the problem. Here's Flagg. Flagg to Davis. And AD throws the ball away. That's 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game. Jarris Walker for 3. It's good. Jesus. Washington drives. Puts his body into Siakam. Lays it up. No good. Anthony Davis can't. Davis misses the third chance. PJ fouled. He will go to the line for 2. Anthony Davis. I want to like him so bad. I really do. I want to root for this Mavericks team. And I want Anthony Davis to be a great Dallas Maverick. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it right now. I want AD to be good so bad. Anthony Davis has played soft this season. Anthony Davis cannot finish around the rim this season. I don't think he's played fantastic defense either. He's not taking care of the ball. This guy is a Hall of Famer, surefire. If he retired tomorrow, he is in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Get your shit together, AD. We need you. AD, we need you. He takes his seat for D'Lo. It's the first sub of the game. PJ Washington going to play the 5 here. And PJ missed both free throws. Holy shit. I'm not going to crash out. Not going to crash out. Siakam doubled. He kicks it out. Ben Shepherd has it over left wing 3, is long. Gets his own rebound. Gets in the lane. Off the glass. No good, but is fouled. Mavs aren't making the hustle plays right now. This team is not giving enough effort on the court at the moment. They are not giving enough court. It's all good, Mike. It's all good. I'm the Dolphins producer, just so you know. Put me up there on the top of the rankings. I have to be higher than Jack Lauderay, that's all. Mike, as long as I'm higher than Jack, then we're good. That's all. Shepard makes the first free throw. Jake, the team is, you are absolutely right, my friend. The team just ain't very good. That's what it comes down to. Shepard makes both. It is 9-5 Indiana. The winless Indiana Pacers. Cooper Flagg brings it across the center court logo. Thompson has it with his left. He gets it over to Christie. Pacers are in a bit of a zone right now. It looks like a match zone. Christie at the top of the key drives left on Siakam. Gets Siakam. D-cells up and in with the foul. Max Christie will go to the line for a 3-point play. Like how Max has played this year. He's one of the few guys who I think has put everything into being a Dallas Maverick this season. I got you, Mike. I got you. Mike, if I'm just telling you, if I'm behind Jack, I'm going to be mad. Just know that. That's all. Christie to take the free throw. Max converts. It is a 9-8 ball game as we approach the first TV timeout. Pacers in a bit of a zone now. Nesmith right wing three is good. You can't leave Aaron Nesmith open. That much I do know. I don't know a lot of things about basketball. I know you can't leave Aaron Nesmith open. Christie quickly up the right side. Kicks it out to Flagg. Over to D'Lo, left wing three. No good. 12-8. Here's Jarris Walker. He fouls Washington fouls him. And when we come back from the TV timeout, Jarris Walker will go to the line for a deuce. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Get that. Need to get this. 1 second. Pulling something up on my computer here. Thank you, Mike. That sounds good to me. Hey, Johnny, you said it best, my friend. I cannot agree with you more, Johnny. You either want to be a Maverick or you don't. It's plain and simple. Do you want to play for the blue and white or do you not? If you don't, let us know now and we'll ship you out of here. I think it's that easy. I really do. You either want to be a Dallas Maverick or you do not. Which one is it? Let me know. I'm waiting. John Pierce. Mavs need a point guard and move Flagg to his normal position. Absolutely. Well, Flagg is currently on the wing right now because D'Angelo Russell is in there. So, but I don't disagree with you there. Don't disagree with you there. Mahal, the Mavs are average? Are we sure the Mavs are even average at this point? I don't know if the Mavericks are even average at this point right now. What I do know is that they're 1-3, and they're down to the winless Pacers here in the first 5 minutes of this game. Jake, no, D'Lo does not move the needle, but he is the needle, so we really have no choice. D'Lo or Nembhard at this point in time, and Brandon Williams is active tonight, so he's an option, but yeah, I agree. Zeno, what would I ask for an AD trade? How about Luka Doncic? Does that pique your interest, ladies and gentlemen? I think it might. Jay says, give it time for team to mesh, understand each other, and still think Flagg should be running the point. No doubt. They need some time to mesh. But if you start the season 1-4, your time's running out pretty quick. Hey, Mike, you have a good night too, my friend. You have a good night too. Yeah, it would be something special, John. It would. But without one, you wouldn't have the other, so I guess we live with that. I know, Johnny. I know. I know. I'll never get over it, but I know. Tony Bradley is checked in for Pascal Siakam. D'Lo talking to the ref. Jarris Walker about to go to the free throw line. Makes both free throws, does Jarris Walker. Jake, yeah, that's like how I feel too. Like, I know people are tired of it, and I know that this fan base would like to move on, but it's pretty impossible for them to when we're constantly gaslighted by this front office. Anyways, Russell will bring the ball up the court for the Dallas Mavericks. Flagg has it. Can't find anyone left. He will go to Davis. Davis will dribble handoff to Christie. Christie, good ball movement out to Russell. D'Angelo Russell trying to break down Ben Shepherd. Now he will post Shepherd up into the lane. Russell will get it to go. Thought he got fouled, but did not. As D'Angelo Russell gets his first points of the game. Najee Marshall is checked in for the Mavs. Nesmith, guarded by Flagg, kicks it out. Tony Bradley, nowhere to go on Davis with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jarris Walker's got it. He will try a fade away from the right side. That one's no good. That was a good defensive possession right there by the Mavs. About time. Russell will get a screen from AD. Davis rolls. Najee, 4-3 on the right wing. No good. Team can't shoot right now. Walker over to Quentin Jackson. Now it's with Shepherd. To Jarris Walker, who will hoist. And Jarris Walker gets it to go from 3. The Mavericks are down 7 to the Indiana Pacers. Wow. Russell tried to find the cutting Max Christie. It is out of bounds. Oh, man. If they lose to the Pacers. Nesmith gets it stolen. Mavs up the other way. Good transition defense by Indiana. That was an absolute foul. I don't know why it took him that for CJ Washington to call it. And no, D'Angelo Russell's all right. He took slow getting up, but he's fine. Slow getting up, but he's fine. He did get fouled by Quentin Jackson. Oh, he just went knee to knee with him. Ugh, that's no good. Who is Ray J. Dennis? I've legit never heard of Ray J. Dennis, but that person is apparently in the ballgame. I mean, this Indiana Pacers team, they are playing nobodies tonight, and they're punking the Mavericks here in the first quarter. Davis off the glass and in. Finally gets one to go. Mavs down 5 with 5 left in the first. Jackson drives with the left. Kicks it out. Over to Ray J. Now Nesmith kicks it out to Quentin Jackson. Mavs Jackson off the glass. Right to Tony Bradley. Gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Here's AD. Fakes the dribble handoff, drives left on Bradley. AD puts it up and in again as Anthony Davis looking for the foul. Oh, my God. AD's hurt. AD's hurt. Anthony Davis is hurt. He's dealing with Achilles soreness, and now he is hurt. He did not walk up the floor. The Mavericks played that last possession 5-on-4, and they had to foul and call a timeout. You have got to be fucking kidding me. He might have just torn his Achilles. We don't know that, so I'll pump the brakes. He might have just ripped his Achilles. The Mavericks franchise died as we know it on February 1st, and if Anthony Davis has ripped his Achilles, start watching AJ DeBanza. Mark Stein tweeted, Anthony Davis is headed to the locker room for in-game treatment. Whatever the hell that means. We'll see if he returns to this game, but Jesus Christ, man. Sakura, you are absolutely right. If AD is hurt, firing off a tweet, follow me at Jeff_Coop27. Wow. Anthony Davis is out of the game right now, and we'll keep you up to date if we hear anything. Dwight Powell is checked in for the Mavericks. Longest tenured Mav since December of 2014. Caleb Martin is also in for the Mavericks. Martin drives left over to Russell for 3. D'Angelo hits from 3. It's unbelievable, Jake. It's unbelievable. Neesmith. Mavs in a little zone here. Over to Jackson. Tony Bradley's got it now. Jarris Walker. Cross court to Ray J. Dennis for 3. That one's way long. Jaden Hardy is checked into the game. As Hardy had a solid night against OKC. He passes it up to Najee Marshall, who gets it over to Caleb Martin for 3 with the hitch. That one off the top of the backboard. C-Mac, I agree. Let's do it right now. Oh my goodness, dude. Of fucking course Anthony Davis is hurt. Remember when I said I wasn't going to crash out and then I did? Here we are. Ray J. Dennis misses. Pacers get the offensive rebound. They put it back. 6-point lead for Indiana. Brent Workman, hope you're doing well, my friend. But yes, you are correct. We cannot catch a break to save our lives. Offensive foul, moving screen on Dwight Powell. It is simply unbelievable. We traded for Anthony Davis because we were worried about the other guy's health, yet AD has been healthy for about 10 games with the Mavericks. Siakam gets double teamed. It's out to Ben Shepherd. Back to Siakam, who will rise and fire from 3 off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, Ben Shepherd. Siakam has it. They double team him. He kicks it out. Pacers around the horn. Quentin Jackson for 3. That's no good. And Najee Marshall comes down with the board for Dallas. Marshall will throw it away. Do you want me to crash out? Y free SN for no, let me know. Because I'm really damn close. Ben Shepherd over to Jay Huff. Huff to Ray J. Dennis. He hits a 3. The Mavericks are down 9 to the Indiana Pacers. Wow, man. Just wow. Hardy will make a right wing 3 here to make it 26-20. Pascal Siakam gets fouled. He will go to the line for 2. Johnny says he supports my crash out. Todd says, any chance AD comes back? I don't know. We have not gotten an update from Mavs PR. We have not gotten any update about Anthony Davis yet. Siakam makes the first. Brent, I would love to. I just have to be careful. I have to be careful what I say. I can say it within reason, but I have to be careful. Here's Russell. He gets a screen from Powell. Russell off the glass and in. Nice move by D'Angelo Russell to make a little high off the glass and in layup there. Jay Huff. Ben Shepherd will lose it out of bounds. And that will be Mavericks ball. D'Angelo Russell trying to get it in quickly to try to get the Mavs up the court quick. They cannot. Jaden Hardy now will take the inbound. It's back over to Russell. D'Lo's got 7 points and 2 assists in the first few minutes of this game for him. And he just turns it over. Right to Quentin Jackson for a 2-hand dunk. Powell in the lane. Kicks it out to Marshall. Marshall to Russell. Russell takes a contested 3 and is fouled by Ray J. Dennis. Russell will go to the line for 3 free throws. Jake, Flagg is doing absolutely F all in this game right now. So the answer is no. The team was built before to get to at least minimum multiple conference finals every year with the shot. Jake, that is absolutely correct. They had a chance to win the title every single season. They had a chance to win the title every single year. D'Lo makes both free throws. You can tell how disgusted I am by this team and this organization. You can just tell. Pacers have an opportunity to go 2 for 1 here. Dennis has it. Guarded by Hardy. He will kick it out to Shepherd for 3. That's going to be way off. That was good defense by the Mavericks and a horrible shot taken by the Pacers. It will be Mavericks ball with 30 seconds left. 24 on the shot clock. So about a 6-second differential here. They did not operate the clock correctly, but so it's should have been a 4, but it's a 6-second differential. Marshall has it at the top. He's pressured by Dennis. Marshall with 6. Marshall looks for a pass. He finds Russell. D'Angelo Russell with the ball with 1. Russell as the shot clock expires. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Caleb Martin. Out to Russell. Wide open 3. No good. And that will be the end of the first quarter. The Mavericks trail the Pacers 30-25. Defense wins championships, 30 points to the Pacers in the first quarter. This team wants to punish me. This team wants to drain my entire love for the sport of basketball. I'm telling you, they do. They are my good friend. I say he's my good friend, but I know him and he's great. You should go follow him on Twitter, Michael Teppin. He says baseball exists to F with you. I think the Mavericks exist to F with me. There is just no way they thought this was a serious product coming into the season. There is no way they thought this was a serious product coming into the season. Now Anthony Davis is hurt. Now Anthony Davis is hurt. Wow, man. Simply can't believe it. While we are at TV timeout, I do need to tell you about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks. The weather is changing. Football season is in full swing. So get started with our friends at PrizePicks today. The hard-hitting action is even better with PrizePicks. Keep the season rolling by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. I have not picked great throughout the football season, but the upcoming week should be really fun. We have Cowboys-Cardinals on Monday night, but it's not just football. It's basketball, it's hockey, it's baseball, it's whatever else other sport you would like to pick. All you do is just pick more or less on at least 2 player stat projections, and if you win, you could cash in. You can play it over 40 states, including California, Georgia, and Texas, and they put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. They offer Venmo, Apple Pay, Cash App, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this season. Here was my projection for tonight. If Anthony Davis is injured, that will be crossed out, and it will just be a 2-player projection, so they do offer injury reboots. But I took the more on his blocks and steals, the less on Cooper Flagg points, and the more on Pascal Siakam personal fouls. Download the PrizePicks app and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. Anthony Davis is hurt. Anthony Davis is hurt. Anthony Davis is hurt. I'm going to keep saying it. Anthony Davis is hurt. It's simply unbelievable, man. Thank you, Ty-Man. Cooper Flagg up the court to Brandon Williams for his first action of the season, and B. Will gets out for a fast break alley-oop. Need more of that. Need more of that. Siakam. He's going to get double-teamed here. Jay Huff will take a 3 now. That one's short. Brandon Williams with the rebound and another turnover for the Mavericks as he tried to pop pass it to Hardy, who was not ready for the ball. Siakam will pull up from 3 on P.J. Washington. No good. Brandon Williams with the board. Williams looks to push the pace, which is what he's good at. He gets it up to Flagg on the right side. Cooper Flagg in transition 3 off the back of the rim. Siakam with the rebound for Indiana. Pascal puts it up, in. Thought he got fouled, to be honest, but no call there. Here's Brandon Williams. He gets it over to Jaden Hardy. Hardy in the lane gets it stripped. The Mavericks are turning over the ball like it's their fucking jobs. Siakam on the other end. That should be an offensive foul, and it is, as this one will be going the other way. Caleb Martin was in good position. He draws the charge on Siakam. I think, is Indiana challenging? Yeah, I think the Pacers are going to challenge this one. Martin was moving, but he absolutely was in position. I don't see how this gets overturned, but what the hell do I know? Ray Acosta and CJ Washington, your officials for tonight's game. No, Kyrie coming back will not save anything, Johnny. They will not. Sloppy. Liam Brewer, Anthony Davis is injured. Yes, he is. AD went to the locker room dealing with an Achilles injury. We don't know if it's a torn Achilles. We don't know if it's just Achilles soreness. Whatever the case may be. Nico Harrison should be fired on the spot. Brett, I'm trying not to crash out. Sammy, am I a Cowboys fan? If I had to pick a favorite NFL team, yes, I would pick the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't really have much feeling for them. Working in media kind of made me not detest the Cowboys, but just have no feeling really for them anymore. But if I had to pick one, yes. I grew up in Dallas, so I'm an all Dallas, Texas Rangers, Dallas Stars, diehard Dallas Stars fan. Obviously the Mavericks, kind of the Cowboys, Texas Longhorns, Chelsea FC. Those are my teams. Those are my teams in sports. Alejandro, he did get hurt. We don't have an update on AD at the moment. We do not have an update on AD at the moment. Johnny, that's not fair to him necessarily because he didn't ask to be traded, but I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. In case you missed it, here's our Super Chat menu on today's show. Any Super Chat will get you on screen right here, like my guy Sammy Brooks did earlier. I don't know why I was blanking on that. $5 will get a Let's Go Mavs. Let's Go Mavs. $10 will take some shots if we want to. We might have to start taking some shots if Anthony Davis has an Achilles injury, because if he does, it is time to just forget about the basketball game and toast to a funeral of the Dallas Mavericks, because that's what we'll be doing. My boy Johnson, you in the chat. J.U., my man. Johnson's good to see you. VJ absolutely has been better than Cooper Flagg through the first week of the season. AD has left lower leg soreness and is questionable to return to the game. And the Pacers are going to win this challenge. It's going to be called a blocking foul. So that challenge will get overturned. Johnson, you. Thank you, my friend. I needed that one badly, Johnson. I will take this shot. Of course I forgot my freaking shot glass. So, Johnson, when there's a break in action, I will race to go grab a shot glass and the tequila. But I appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Johnson, you. A real one of Chat Sports. Specifically New York Knicks now. By Chat Sports. With my guy Marsh. But Johnson pops in from time to time on other channels as well. Johnson with the $10 super chat says it's going to be a very long season. Take a shot. JU, man, I will at the next dead ball. Mac McClung is in for the Pacers, if that tells you where this game's going. Tremont says Team Tank. Alejandro, tiresome to get hurt all the time. If I were AD, I'd request a trade back to the Lakers for Luka Doncic. That's what I would do. Jaden Hardy at the top of the key. Tried to throw an alley-oop for Washington, turned it over. I believe the Mavs already have 10 turnovers in this game. Pascal Siakam, J-Huff trailing 3. It is no good. PJ with the board. PJ drives in the lane. Gets blocked by J-Huff. I think they called him. They called a foul. Oh, my God. I can't believe they just called a foul. That's unbelievable. 140 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon for me. It'd be greatly appreciated. They called the foul on P.J. Washington. They called the push on P.J., by the way. Shout out Scott. That was from last game, but Johnson, I promise we will take your shot at the next dead ball. I'll run and grab a glass. Jarris Walker for 3, rims out. Brandon Williams gets the board. B. Will with the bright yellow shoes. He gets it to Jaden Hardy. Hardy kicks it out to Williams. 2-man game between them. Hardy will rise and fire from 3. No good. Mac McClung with the rebound for Indiana. He has played in 7 games with 5 different teams as Jay Huff gets a catch in the paint. Easy layup up and in. Williams. No good. Mavs are getting run out of the gym by the winless Pacers. And the foul is called on the Mavericks. Johnson, if you're still watching, this is the most miserable I have ever been as a Dallas Mavericks fan. It's like not even remotely close of how miserable I am with this team right now. I sat through the 24-win season of Dennis Smith Jr.'s rookie year. We've been pretty spoiled as Mavs fans in my lifetime, to be fair. Like, they won 50 games basically every year. Sans a couple. They were bad for 2 years. They got Dennis Smith. They were bad Luka's rookie year. And then after that, they've been good again until the last 2 seasons. And it's an absolute disaster, man. It's an absolute disaster. Here's what the stats look like so far. The Mavericks do have 10 turnovers to just 6 assists. If you're wondering, that is a horrific ratio. A horrific assist to turnover ratio. 2 of 9 from 3. I don't know what to say. I'm lost. I'm lost for words at this point, man. AJ, I know, man. I know. Flagg in the lane, left-hand lay, up and good. Flagg's got 4 points in the game. Here's Siakam. Pascal. Over to Ray J. Dennis for 3. It's good. Flagg travels. That's the 11th turnover of the game. If you still believe in this team and you're watching this, there are 150 people. If you still believe in this Mavericks team, comment down below why you still believe in them and try to talk me into it. Najee Marshall draws foul and he will go to the line for 2. It's a great question, Johnny, but whatever it is, the Mavericks might get it because they have 11 turnovers through the first 15 minutes of the game. 16 minutes of the game. Math is hard. Marshall makes both free throws. It's an 8-point lead for Indiana with 8 minutes left in the first half. Mac McClung tried to throw an alley-oop to Jay Huff. It was blocked by Washington. Mavs playing ultra small with PJ at the 5. No healthy bigs except Dwight Powell. And Mac McClung just hit a 3 with a chance for a 4-point play. Mavs are down 13. Klay Thompson, a layup in the lane, a nice cut by Klay. Nice assist from Cooper Flagg there. 44-33, 7.5 remaining. Jarris Walker goes up, gets fouled, goes to the line. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to bring the energy. This team doesn't bring it for me. The Mavericks don't bring the energy for me. It's unreal, dude. Unreal, man. Dwight Powell's in the game. I'm sure that'll save us. Jay, the Mavericks do own their first round pick this year. I don't recall if it's protected or not. If it's protected, it's top 10 protected, so they'd have it. We're not to worry there. B. Will in the lane, lays it up and in. Nice move by Brandon Williams. Mavs need more of that. They need more of the pace. They need more of the energy. That's what Brandon Williams brings. Isaiah Jackson hands it off to Aaron Nesmith. Nesmith teardrop, no good. Max Christie with the rebound for Dallas. Christie is left wide open. He will pull up for three and miss. Walker with the rebound for Indiana. Walker up the court to Jackson. Jackson's wide open under the net. It's an easy left-hand layup for Isaiah Jackson. 48-35. Christie turns it over, but it's deflected out of bounds. And we'll go to a timeout here. All right. Johnson, I'm going to run and get a shot glass and the tequila real quick. I will be back in 30 seconds. We're going to not a TV timeout yet. I thought we were at a TV timeout, but we're not. So, next TV timeout, I promise. Here's Dwight Powell. Klay down low to Powell. Powell gets fouled, and he will go to the line for a deuce here. Braylon, I'm close. Tyrese Halliburton on the road with the Pacers despite not being able to play. Hallie looking sharp tonight. Powell misses the free throw. DP misses the free throw. It's the first time since 1983 that a team has started the season with the 5-game homestand. Mavs are about to go 1-4. Jarris Walker, no good. Offensive rebound, Isaiah Jackson, the putback. Mavericks are getting completely out-physicaled by the winless Indiana Pacers. Klay Thompson doesn't even hit rim. It's such a bad miss. It goes off the backboard, and Mavs get an offensive rebound. Brandon Williams will put it up. Brandon Williams and D'Angelo Russell need to play every minute of the game. That's how fucking bad this team is. Dwight Powell gets a block. Washington up to Klay. Klay for three. He hits it finally. Timeout, Rick Carlisle. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to run, grab a shot glass, and then we'll tell you about Prize Picks. Klay Thompson with the last 5 points for the Mavs. Johnson, we got the 1800. You know what it is. This one's for you, though. Careful. Don't spill. Don't spill. Don't spill. Set. I've had some spilling issues lately. All right. Johnson U says, it's going to be a very long season. Take a shot. Thank you, Johnson. Oh, God. I don't know. Warm me up. It's freezing in our studios, for those of you that don't know. That hopefully will warm me up a little bit. Hopefully. All right. Shot down. While we are at a TV timeout, let me tell you guys about our sponsor, which is, of course, our friends over at Prize Picks. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The hard-hitting football and basketball action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Place Prize Picks to get action on football and basketball and whatever other sport you want in more than 40 states, including California, Georgia, and, of course, Texas. You can follow other Prize Picks players directly on the app and copy their lineups in one click. Whether it's a friend, celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on Prize Picks. How you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. No matter your play, Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. My takes so far for this game, not great because Anthony Davis is already hurt, but Prize Picks will give you an injury reboot if a player gets hurt. So consider this a two-player stat projection for now, unless AD comes back. I took the more on AD blocks and steals, the less on Cooper Flagg points, the more on Pascal Siakam personal fouls. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just do it over at Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right. Mavericks down 9, Indiana with the ball, and Dwight Powell gets a defensive 3 seconds right after the timeout. Right after the timeout, Dwight Powell gets a 3 in the key. Someone give me some coping mechanisms for this team. I see no way up for this franchise. I see no way up for this franchise right now. Yes, Saul, AD is really hurt. He is questionable to return. Brandon Williams over to PJ Washington. Steps into a 3. It's no good. Isaiah Jackson with the rebound. Jarris Walker. Brandon Williams has it. Over to Klay. Klay shot fake. Over to Williams. Williams shot fake in the lane. Brandon Williams lays it up and in. I believe I just saw Sketch courtside. It's pretty funny if that was him. Aaron Nesmith has it for Indiana. In the lane. No good. Dwight Powell can't rebound for shit. Offensive rebound, Pacers. It's unfair to put Dwight Powell in this situation. Team sucks. And Jarris Walker tried to end Dwight Powell's life, but Powell played good defense there. And he forced a turnover, and then Brandon Williams threw it out of bounds. Jarris Walker tried to put Dwight Powell on a poster. To Bell's credit, he did not let him. Zion Westbrook, I wish. That's all I want. That's all I want. That absolutely is Sketch courtside, by the way. That's hilarious that Sketch is at the Mavericks game. Nesmith over to Walker. Walker should have turned it over. Mavs can't corral the basketball. Nesmith, as shot clock expires, does not draw iron. Shot clock violation. Cooper Flagg not having a good start to his NBA career. Who could have seen that coming? He's... Oh, man. Max Christie to Klay. Klay over to Williams. Williams will drive baseline, spins, passes to Christie. A nice move by Brandon Williams, and Max Christie will knock the three down. Love that from B. Will, man. Is Brandon Williams the key to success for this Mavericks team? I think he might be, man. He does everything the Mavericks need desperately. So, hopefully, you can use him more. Ben Shepherd in the lane. Lays it up, no good. Again, good defense by Dwight Powell, who's actually having a solid defensive night tonight. Williams has the ball. He has it with his right. He is in the paint. He will fade away and hit it. Brandon Williams bringing the Mavericks life in this game. Mavericks down 2 with 3:18 left in the first half. Brandon Williams and D'Angelo Russell are making this team go, and that's the state of it, man. That's the state of it. That's the state of it, man. Hopefully they can come back and win this game. I like that one, Mike. Let's go, Brandon. Neil McCoy, my man Neil McCoy in the chat. Neil, how you doing, brother? Good to see you again. Is AD out for the season? We know nothing yet. He's questionable to return to tonight's game. I would be absolutely shocked if he played again tonight, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. When is Gafford coming back, Brent? I don't know when Gafford's coming back. He was listed as questionable for the opening night of the season and has not played in the first 5 games. The Mavericks are notoriously liars when it comes to injuries, so I have no idea when Gafford's going to be back. They're relying on Brandon Williams to save the season. I don't know if AD's coming back, Robert. Not sure. Not on the bench right now. Ray J. Dennis in the lane, off the glass and in. Cooper Flagg is back in the game. He has not made an impact on this game whatsoever. Pacers in his zone. They throw it to Powell at the nail. Now it's with Klay. Klay dumps it off to DP, who got fouled. I mean, he was going to miss the layup, but they somehow foul him. Mark White! What up, my friend? Sorry I'm late, but was watching the World Series. Prince Edward Island, Canada. Go, Jays. Go, Jays in 6. I need to check the score on the game. I have not paid attention. I watched all 18 innings of the game of Game 3. Watched most of last night as well. Jays up 3-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Cool. Mark, what's wrong with AD now? He better come back. It's Achilles soreness. The Mavericks say lower left leg soreness. It's the Achilles. He was literally on the injury report today as probable with bilateral Achilles tendinopathy. And what does that mean? Inflammation in your Achilles. A sore Achilles. AD landed awkwardly on his leg. Left the game. Has not returned. I think he ripped his Achilles, but the Mavericks won't say that. The PR disaster that it would be if he ripped his Achilles. I actually kind of can't wait to see it because I know the Mavericks will handle it so poorly. Ray J. Dennis over to Aaron Nesmith for 3. Nesmith short off the rim. Max Christie can't grab the rebound. Mavericks, so many offensive rebounds given up. So many turnovers in this game. Pascal Siakam hits Dwight Powell in the face as Dwight Powell leads the history of the NBA in getting hit in the face. Offensive foul. Mr. Franken, why are the Mavericks not playing Ryan Nembhard? Needs an opportunity. That's a great question. I want to play Ryan Nembhard. I think he deserved playing time. Oh my God, Dwight Powell flopped hilariously. That's awesome. Oh no, he did not flop. He got punched in the face by Pascal Siakam. On accident, but he did get punched in the face. Flagg sets a screen for Russell. Russell, floater, no good. Offensive rebound tip for Powell, no good. Pacers in transition. Stolen by Russell. D'Lo, up the court to Thompson. D'Lo pulls it back out. Thompson going to come set a screen. He finds Russell, threw it to Thompson, out of bounds. 13 turnovers tonight, I believe. That might have been 12. Pacers turn it over. It's Mavs ball. Minute 46 left in the quarter. Isaiah Jackson has 3. Something to watch for the rest of the game. Here's D'Lo. To Christie, he's blocked by Jay Huff. Mavs get it back. Klay Thompson for 3. And it's no good. Flagg tried to get the rebound. Could not. Pascal Siakam will pull up on the other end in transition and hits it. Pacers up 4. Minute 20 remaining. Sorry, I'm dealing with the cough. Flagg with the left. Over to Klay. Pulls up from 3. Klay can't hit the broadside of a barn. Flagg gets the offensive rebound down low. He gets blocked by Jay Huff going back up. Here is Ben Shepherd. Shepherd to Siakam. Siakam gets fouled by Flagg on the floor. Siakam makes the first free throw. Here's Christie to Powell. DP at the top of the key to Russell. D'Lo kicks it out to Max. Christie trying to drive, can't find anything. He finds Klay with 5 on the shot clock. Down low to Max Christie, who cut over to Cooper Flagg. To D'Lo, who's going to have to shoot. Thompson, the shot clock expires, misses. Klay Thompson can't hit a fucking thing right now, man. Can't hit a thing. First free throw is good. AD is hurt, Ziggy. AD is hurt. Questionable to return to tonight's game. Doubt he will. Dwight Powell makes both free throws. The Mavericks will trail at halftime. Shot clock and game clock are basically even. Pascal Siakam has it on the center court logo, guarded by Flagg. 15 seconds remaining. Siakam gets a screen. They try to switch. The Mavs trap Siakam. He goes with his left. Pascal puts it up off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Shepard or by Ray J. Dennis is no good. And that will be your halftime score. The Dallas Mavericks trailed the winless Indiana Pacers 55-52. I'm gonna do a short here on the Anthony Davis injury update. All right. One sec, guys. I'm going to film a short and post it on YouTube here. We are at halftime of the Dallas Mavericks versus Indiana Pacers game live on the channel right now. Come check us out. Anthony Davis left the game with what the Mavericks are calling left lower leg soreness, a.k.a. he's dealing with an Achilles problem as he was on the injury report with bilateral Achilles tendinopathy. He did end up playing in the first quarter of this game, but has since removed himself. He came down awkwardly after going up for a rebound and has not returned since. The Mavericks trail the winless Indiana Pacers at halftime, 55-52. Come join us for the second half and hit that subscribe button. And of course, if there's an update on Anthony Davis, you'll know where to find it right here on the channel. Gonna post that real quick. Love that, Zion. Anthony Davis getting hurt. I mean, could this get any worse for this franchise, man? How much more do we need to go through for things to start looking up? How much more shit do we have to deal with? What up, Richard? Richard, if you scroll back about 30 seconds, I just did a short on Anthony Davis. So just scroll back, and there your update will be right there. No, what? Are you out of your mind? Post the short. Next. Next. Okay. Sakura, you are absolutely right, my friend. What are we talking about here? Mark, is the team quitting on each other? I don't think that the team is quitting on each other necessarily. They're trying. They're just not very good. I don't see that the team is quitting on each other. I don't see that as being the case. I do not see that as being the case. Lemony, I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, boost cap, you already know. You already know. I absolutely agree, Lemony. I could not disagree with you whatsoever. Here are your halftime stats, by the way. The Pacers are like not shooting that great. The Mavericks aren't shooting that great. 4 of 16 from 3. Mavs are getting out-rebounded by the Pacers. Mavs have 12 turnovers in the half. It just couldn't get worse, man. It could not get worse. Posting this short real quick, guys. 1 second. All right. We should be good there. Brent, well, I guess I way overhyped myself. You and me both, Brent. You and me both, man. I mean, I thought this team could be pretty good if they, number one, stayed healthy. I always told everybody health was the number one factor for the Mavericks this season. Dereck Lively has a knee sprain. Daniel Gafford has not played this year. Anthony Davis dealing with an Achilles injury. Those are three of your most important players. Brandon Williams, hamstring injury in training camp. Dante Exum has not practiced with the Mavericks. That is 5 players you are down already. Who else is going to get injured? Might be right, Zion. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. Like, if AD is hurt, this Mavericks team should trade literally everybody on the roster, reload with picks, fire the general manager number one. I mean, that is point in case number one. That guy should have been gone before what happened even happened. That's step one. Step two, get all the picks. Step three, draft AJ Demancia, Cam Boozer, or Darren Peterson. Step 4, start building with Cooper Flagg in one of those bowls. Step 5, try to go sign somebody in free agency. Step 6, look for the next Dirk or Luka, which isn't coming down the pipeline because those guys don't come down the pipeline. Don't find, there's a reason they're called generational players. Generational. Look it up in the dictionary. It means they don't come around very often. Left lower leg soreness. We all know what it is. He's literally grabbing at his ankle / Achilles area before he walks off court. It's not AD's fault that he's always injured, and it's not AD's fault that he's a Maverick, but I'll never embrace him. I'll never be able to fully embrace Anthony Davis. I've admitted that. Lemony, no one wants Anthony Davis. He's hurt all the time. Who the hell's going to want AD? Who the hell's going to want Anthony Davis if he doesn't stay on the court? Who the hell's going to want him if he can't stay on the court? Wow. I'm a Raptors fan and I see us being stupid enough to take that deal. I would take Scotty Barnes for AD. I would. Fuck it. We could work out a package with the Raptors. If we want to play trade machine, we can play trade machine. Here is our super chat menu for tonight's game. Any super chat will get you on screen right here. You've already gotten 2 from my guy Johnson Yu. Johnson Yu sent in a 10, made me take a shot earlier, and Sammy Brooks also sent in the first super chat of the night. Appreciate y'all for y'all's support. $5 will do a let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. $10 will take some shots, and we sure as shit need to take some shots. Why do we need to take some shots? Because Anthony Davis is ruled out for the game with lower left leg soreness, baby. This franchise is dead. Kaput. Finite. whatever language you speak to say finished, that is what the Dallas Mavericks are. That is the karma they get for what they did. That is what they deserve. And I'm not wishing ill will on Anthony Davis, and I don't want this to come off as that. This is what they deserve. How they treated their employees. How they treated Luka Doncic. How they treated Quentin Grimes. How they have treated their fans. How they have tried to gaslight us into telling us this team was going to be good. How they treated Casey Smith and fired him and brought in trainers who were better. Everything this franchise has done has turned to shit. And the Luka Doncic trade was just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more that is going on with this franchise that is irreparable. There is no way back until major changes are made for this Mavericks team. They told me Anthony Davis was going to be defense wins championships. We are a win now team. I said it at the time of the trade, though everyone and their mother knows it's the worst trade in NBA history. Everybody knows that already. And it's even worse that it's for a guy who doesn't even stay on the court. AD played in 9 games for the Mavericks last season, and he missed 6 weeks. He has played in 4.25 games for the Mavericks this season, and is out with lower left leg soreness, a.k.a. an Achilles injury. This is what Nico Harrison tried to sell us. This is what his vision was. Fortune favors the bold. The easiest thing to do would be to do nothing. It is absolutely disgusting what has happened to this Mavericks franchise since the summer of 2022, man. I will never recover from this. The Mavericks will never recover from this. It has just been a disgusting act after act after act after act after incident after incident after incident after incident. Oh yeah, and by the way, tip of the iceberg, the Mavericks are suing the Dallas Stars for rights to the American Airlines Center, as if they needed any worse PR. I had to go on a rant there, I'm sorry. I did. I had to go on a rant. And wait until the Mavericks lose this game and look at this post-game rant that we're about to have. Sending out a tweet, sorry. Unfucking believable. I'm a broken man. I'm a broken man. I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't even know. Like, what is there to say at this point, man? What is there to say? What is there to say? Second half underway. Flagg, left elbow jumper. Good. Dwight Powell starting the second half for the Mavs in place of Anthony Davis. Siakam, wide open three. For Walker, no good. Flagg with the board. Flagg gets it poked away, picked up by Max Christie. Christie to Powell. Powell dribble handoff to Washington. Washington in the lane. Up. Gets fouled. We'll go to the line. Tie game. Free throws are made. 11 minutes left here in the third quarter. Jarace Walker has it at the top of the key. Gets it to Jay Huff, who's starting for Indiana. Siakam over to Nesmith. Rises and fires for a three. No good. Offensive rebound, Indiana. Siakam will drive on Flagg. They will trap Siakam. Walker, cross court to Shepard. Shepard out to Nesmith. Nesmith in the lane. Gets it blocked out of bounds, and that will be a shot clock violation as Pacers tried to save it, could not. Did not get the shot off in time. Jarace Walker loses it out of bounds. Mavericks ball. Johnny, that won't happen. That won't happen. Don't have to worry about the Mavericks moving. Christie, the Flagg. Flagg to Christie. Christie downloaded DP. DP. And one. Dwight Powell lays it up and in with the foul. Mavericks have their first lead since 4-2. Powell will go to the line for the three-point play. That's an unreal Centel post. Pacers for three, no good. Flagg with the board. Washington pushing. Euro steps. Gets blocked. Up to Jarace Walker. Left-hand lay, no good, but Dwight Powell fouls him. He will go to the line. Rick's wearing some earplugs. I don't know why Rick Carlisle's wearing earplugs. It's dead at the American Airlines Center. There's Jarris Walker. Makes both free throws. It's 58-57. Mavs lead. Jarris Walker's got 12, 4, and 4. Christie. The Flagg. Coop. Stupid pass. Dwight Powell somehow finds it. Lays it up and in as it was deflected right to Dwight Powell for a layup. Nesmith in the corner to Walker. Back out to Huff for 3. Good. Indiana playing fast. Mavs playing slow. What's new? Flagg. Dribbling around, nowhere to go. Doesn't know what he's doing with the ball. Bumps Huff. Jump hook. No good. Siakam with the rebound. Shepard traveled. They don't call it. Up to Walker for 3 in transition. It's no good. And a foul's going to be called on P.J. Washington. P.J. wants it challenged. We'll see if it actually gets challenged or not. Zion, I hope I'm saying your name right, but thank you for watching as well. I agree. He should go at half. He should have gone before the fucking trade happened, but. Siakam, left baseline J, good. Pacers retake the lead, 62-60. Russell at the scores table set to check in. Klay with the ball. He will pull up from 17. Over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Klay Thompson started the season 7 of 26 for 3. Buddy Bear coming in with the super chat. Buddy, I'll get you on screen here in just a moment. Ray J. Dennis. He's in the game. He puts up a floater. No good. Dwight Powell with the nice rebound there for the Mavericks. Powell. Over to Christie. Back with Powell. Dribble handoff to PJ. Around the corner, Russell to Flagg. Flagg with 5. Spins in the lane. Tries to go against the double team. Can't get it to go. Rebound for Siakam. Pascal the other way. Euro step in the lane. Left-handed finish, no good. Russell with the rebound this time. D'Lo in the lane. Left-handed lay. Up and in. Circus shot made by D'Angelo Russell. Don't know how the hell he made that one. Lord Buddy Bear. Delay of game called on the Mavs, whatever. Lord Buddy Bear says, what did I miss? $2 super chat. DFW is massive. Why the move and talk? Mavericks owners, Lord Buddy Bear, are from Vegas. There were rumors that they wanted to move the Mavericks to Vegas. Those are just rumors. They are not true whatsoever. The Mavericks are not going anywhere. It's just crazy internet talk, and people are trying to find conspiracies for the Luka Doncic trade that don't exist. That's all it is. That's all it is. Ray J. Dennis gets it over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam scores it with the foul. Siakam going to the line to convert the three-point play. Misses it. Flagg with the board. Flagg crosses over, spins, has no offensive bag. Russell, left-handed floater is good. Game tied at 64. Siakam the other way. He'll kick it out to Nesmith. Nesmith will drive right. It's to Walker. Walker will hoist from 3. No good. And P.J. Washington comes down with the board. He gets it up to Russell. D'Angelo Scoop pass to Washington, lays it up and misses the layup as it goes around the rim, gets the offensive rebound, got fouled going back up, and it is finally called. I don't know how the ref under the basket didn't call it. That will be the first timeout here of the third quarter. With that TV timeout, let me tell you guys about our sponsor, which is Prize Picks. This episode of Mavericks Today is brought to you by Prize Picks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Look, Prize Picks is the only app that now offers stacks, meaning you can put the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Want to pick more on Anthony Davis's points, rebounds, and assists? Want to pick the less on Cooper Flagg, points, rebounds, field goals attempted? You can do that only on Prize Picks. You can also follow other Prize Picks players directly in the app with just one click. Whether it's a friend, celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit that follow button and check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on Prize Picks. And Anthony Davis did get injured, will not return to tonight's game, but I have Anthony Davis in this lineup. What does that mean? Well, this will get rebooted, and Anthony Davis's stats will not count against you. So make this a 2-player lineup with the less on Cooper Flagg points, which is looking good, and Pascal Siakam with 2 personal fouls. We have plenty of time for that one to hit as well. So you could make some real cash tonight if you copied my picks, or you can go make picks of your own over at Prize Picks. Just download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right. You can find that in the description of today's show, and I'm going to put it here in the live chat as well. Let me get that in the live chat for y'all. Go check out Prize Picks today. Z and Zion, you're probably right. You're probably right. Jay Owens, Cooper Flagg not playing point guard absolutely does make him more effective, yes. 100%. What up, Ranger Burgess? How we doing? How we doing? Johnny Jackson, it's early, but it doesn't look good, does it? It's definitely early, though, so we'll see. But it's very early. Ranger Burgess, not good because Anthony Davis is injured. Again, for the 18th time in his career. So, not doing too good right now, but appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah, Lemony, I don't care so much about the immediate success. So that doesn't really bother me. Jason Kidd didn't. It's a difficult kind of situation. Like, Kidd did not sign off on the trade, but he was not too sad that it went down. That's kind of how I characterize it. And at the same time, like, I think Jason Kidd did a hell of a job coaching this team last year in a completely impossible situation. I've got nothing but good things to say about J. Kidd, if I'm being honest. Mavericks have a 2-point lead with the ball. 6 minutes left here in the third. Flagg to Washington. Washington gets it deflected out of bounds. It is Mavericks ball with 7 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. I don't disagree, Lemony, but then he gets fired, so he's not going to do that. D'Lo. 3 as the shot clock expires, no good. Ray J. Dennis up the court. Here's Neesmith to Huff. Jay Huff, Euro step in the lane, deflected out of bounds by P.J. Washington. Pacers ball with 11 left on the shot clock. Dennis in the lane. Floater is good. Pacers tie it up at 66. If you're just joining us, Anthony Davis out for the game with what the Mavericks are calling left lower leg soreness, a.k.a. an Achilles injury, as Davis was on the injury report with Achilles tendinopathy bilaterally. So we'll keep you up to date as soon as we hear a prognosis on AD, but that is the latest here on the Mavericks, as they're currently up 2 on the winless Indiana Pacers, 68-66, as Jay Huff shoots a 3 and it goes out of bounds. Looked like it was off Caleb Martin, but it goes off of the Pacers, so it will be Mavericks ball here. Brandon Williams up the court to Najee Marshall. Najee looking for a lane, can't find one. No one moving on the offensive end for the Mavericks as PJ comes and sets a screen for Russell. He slips it. PJ throws it out of bounds. It will be Pacers ball. Indiana turns it back over themselves. I mean, this whole game is a complete turnover fest. It really is. Really is. D'Lo gets fouled on the floor. Treadman, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Apologies if I'm not. I would be open to trading Dereck Lively and Max Christie as well. Like, I'm not married to them either. Dereck Lively's never on the court. Like, he gets injured all the freaking times. If a team came with the right offer for D-Live, I'd trade him. The only person on this roster that I absolutely would not consider trading at the moment is Cooper Flagg. And boy, through 5 games in his career, only 5 games. Through 5 games in his career, that could change. The only completely untouchable player on this team is Cooper Flagg. That includes Kyrie, by the way, as well. And I absolutely love Kyrie Irving. It is nothing against Kyrie whatsoever. Always forever indebted for what Kyrie did for this franchise. But if a team came with the right offer for Kyrie, who am I to say no? What does the right offer look like? I don't know. I don't know what the right offer looks like, but if a team came with whatever that right offer was, of course I'd consider it. If AD's hurt, this thing doesn't work. I mean, I think that's pretty easy to see. So they said they were win now before they got a gift from God and were able to select Cooper Flagg. So Mavs up 1, 69-68. 4 minutes left. B-Will knifes his way through the lane, off the glass, high off the glass, and in. Nice finish by Brandon Williams there. Mavs with the 3-point lead. Shepard in the corner for 3. Off the side of the backboard, it looks like. That one's out of bounds. As what's the call here? We've got a little skirmish here on the court. as I believe a double technical was just called on D'Angelo Russell and Quentin Jackson. We didn't quite see what happened, but a double tech was called. Double tech, as Ray Acosta tells the scorers table. And now the officials are going to discuss. To be honest, I didn't even see what happened. It was pretty much off screen here, so let's see if we see a replay on this. D'Lo will check out of the game. All right, they're jawing up the court. Really? They legitimately just like bumped each other up off the court. They just bumped each other up the court and they called a double tag. That's fucking soft, but whatever. I mean, that's soft as hell, but all right. Quentin Jackson crosses over, steps back. Flagg does a good job staying in front of him. Now Siakam is on Flagg. Good stop by Cooper Flagg. It's stolen by Caleb Martin. Martin up the left side. He will pull it back to Najee Marshall. Brandon Williams is wide open for three. He will take it, and he will miss it. Martin tried to swoop in for the rebound, but Mac McClung comes down with it. McClung, formerly of Georgetown and Texas Tech, crosses over Cooper Flagg. Blows by, but Flagg with the rejection. Chase down block up the court to Najee Marshall. Marshall in the lane. Reverse, no good. Now, the Pacers have numbers up the other way. It's 4-on-2. Jay Huff over to McClung. McClung for three. No good. Offensive rebound to Ray J. Dennis. Over to Quentin Jackson. Mavs disheveled defensively, and Jackson wide open for three. Misses it. B. Will with the rebound. That was a hell of a sequence there. Flagg gets a double screen. He has McClung on him. Tries to bully him in the lane. Cooper Flagg can't get it to go, but we'll go to the free throw line. Matas Buzelis with 27 tonight, by the way. Let me text. See. Nico Harrison's the greatest GM in Lakers history. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Am I pissed off at AD for getting hurt? Fuck yeah, I'm pissed off at AD for getting hurt. Is that fair to AD? Maybe not. Am I pissed off at him for getting hurt? Absolutely, I'm pissed off at AD for getting hurt. Jay Owens, we have not seen Cooper Flagg's offensive game at all in the first 5 games of this season. He does have an offensive game. His offensive game is getting downhill. It is knowing where to be on the offensive end of the court. It is cerebral. It is using his big frame to find mismatches and bully people into getting to the rim. He did shoot 38% from 3 last year in his only college season. He is not a bum offensively. He looks like a bum offensively in the first 5 games of the season, sans the 1 game. Man, it doesn't look good right now. It sure as shit doesn't. I'm not worried about Cooper Flagg, though. Like that Cooper is the least of my worries at the moment. There is so many effed up things with this Mavericks team right now, on and off the court for that matter, that Cooper Flagg just is so low on the totem pole of things that are a problem at the moment. He is so low on the totem pole of things that are a problem. Josh, I don't know if Siakam will get 20 points. We'll see. I don't know. Don't know. That's what's up, Jay. Very cool. Zion. I fully agree. It's been a bad dream since February 1st. Haven't woken up yet. Awesome. Have not woken up yet. That Sunday after the trade was like the weirdest day ever. I legitimately thought like I was living a fever dream. What up, Steve? Tuned in to check out Mac McClung. McClung is in the game right now. Flagg makes both free throws. The Mavs have a 5-point lead. 2 minutes left here in the third. Excuse me. Siakam off the glass, no good. Flagg tried to grab it off the boards. He could not. It goes out of bounds. It will be Pacers ball with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Mavericks up 5. McClung. To Bradley. TB hands it off to Mac. Mac McClung in the lane. Floater is in for McClung, who recently signed a multi-year deal with the Pacers. Good for him, finding his first NBA deal. Good for Mac, man. Journeyman in the G League. Dunk contest. Everyone knows about Mac McClung's dunks. Playing in the league now. Pacers in his zone. Najee Marshall has it. Now it's with Williams. Williams in the lane, turns it over. Siakam running out to Jackson. Back to Siakam in the lane, right hand. No good. Bradley offensive rebound, no good. Mavs can't grab the rebound, out of bounds, and it will be Pacers basketball. Good job by the Mavericks not being able to rebound the basketball. Woo! What happened to Klay? Klay sucks is what happened to him. Can't play anymore is what happened to him. Baseline out of bounds. McClung finds Jackson. Jackson is wide open. No one even stepped to him. That's just a wide open bucket. Last 4 points go to the Pacers, and it's a 1-point game. Flagg, cross court to Williams, to Najee Marshall at the nail. Marshall tried to get to the rim on Bradley. He kicks it out to Caleb Martin for 3. Caleb Martin makes a bucket. Caleb Martin makes a bucket. Congratulations to Caleb Martin. Congratulations to Caleb Martin. The 35th pick, and which is Janai Broom and Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin, who is in the rotation finally, even though he stinks. They called out of bounds. The Mavericks are going to challenge this as they called it out of bounds off the Mavs. I believe this will be the Mavericks ball. Green, I'm trying, man. Like, I'm genuinely trying my best to give you guys the best commentary possible. I'm trying to be as honest and transparent as I can. I'm not going to sugarcoat this team, though. Like, if you're looking for If you're looking for sunshine and rainbows, this is not the channel for you because I will not provide you that. That's for damn sure. That's just not what I'll give you here. I'm going to give you my honest opinions on the Dallas Mavericks, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's ugly. And at the moment, it's bad and it's ugly. So Mavericks PR is a complete disaster. The team is a complete disaster. Anthony Davis is hurt. Dereck Lively is hurt. Daniel Gafford is hurt. Brandon Williams got arrested over the weekend for being an idiot. The Mavericks are suing the Dallas Stars over the arena for no reason. It is the hardest time in my lifetime of being a Mavericks fan. It really is, man. I have no sympathy for this team. I want to root for this team. I want to like this team. Finding a hard time doing it right now, man. I am. Finding a hard time doing it. That's what I'm saying, Javier. It's the hardest time I've ever had to be a fan of this Mavericks team, man. It's not even close. It's not even close. Emma Fortino says, yeah, Mavs all day. Shout out to you, Emma. Jay Owens, absolutely agree, but that will never happen. But I 100% agree with you there on the sentiment. Flagg has it. After the Mavs will win the challenge, over to Caleb Martin. Wide open three. Martin hits again. It's probably his career high with the Mavericks, as Caleb Martin has the last 6 points. Siakam on the other end, off the back of the rim. Rebound to DP. Powell up to Williams to Martin. Martin in the lane. Stupid shot. They're going to call a block, though, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Jay says, wish Dirk was still around. He was my favorite player. He was my favorite player, too, growing up. No doubt. Dirk and Luka are my 2 favorite players of all time. The Spurs wouldn't take anybody on our team for Wemby. This team stinks. Like, Martin missed the first free throw. Yeah, shout out Mark Aguirre getting his number retired at the end of January. That's literally the only good thing that this Mavericks regime has done since they took over, is they're going to honor Mark Aguirre and retire his number 24. So shout out to Mark, the OG star to play for the Mavericks. He's obviously not Dirk. He's obviously not Luka. But Mark Aguirre, great player. Congratulations to him. Be very cool to see his number go up in the rafters. No doubt about it. Shot clock is off. Mavs with a 7-point lead here. 10 seconds for Siakam. Siakam crosses over right to left in the lane. Eurostep puts it up and gets fouled. Will go to the line with 6 seconds left here in the third. Shout out Rowe as well. Absolutely love Rowe. His number 22 up in the Raptors. Up in the rafters, not the Raptors, excuse me. Rolando Blackman, one of the world's nicest human beings you will ever find. Absolute gem, man. Rolando's an absolute gem. There's no question. Of course, Lemony. He attends every game. What up, Noah? How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing all right. Siakam makes both free throws. 6 seconds left. Flagg inbounds to Williams with 3. Williams crosses half court with 2. Williams coast to coast, puts it up, gets it to go at the buzzer. Brandon Williams goes 94 feet to give the Mavericks a 7-point lead heading in to the 4th quarter of play. That's the best play of the season right there, as Brandon Williams races up the court, plays with pace, gets it to go, and the Mavs will take a 7-point lead to the 4th with 12 minutes remaining. Type those 4s down in the comment section. 4th quarter time, you already know the drill. Noah Turner, is AD done? Yes, he is done for at minimum this game, and probably much longer than that. We don't know the specifics, though. Don't know the specifics. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out my boy Mike. Shout out Willie, says get well AD. Yep, type those 3s as well if you want to wish AD well. Who could have predicted he'd get hurt? Shocker. Sammy Brooks, appreciate you. Dealing with a little allergies. Got 260 people watching. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up icon. Free and easy way to help out the channel. When you come into the video, just go give that thing a little tap. And as long as you do that, you are absolutely welcome here at the channel, man. Absolutely welcome here at the channel. Vince says, when will Kyrie be back? Kyrie will be back somewhere between the end of January and the start of February. Don't know the exact date of when Kai returns. My guess is probably somewhere around the trade deadline. But we don't know for certain. Emma Cooper Flagg has 8 points. 8 points. Willie is 80 tore his Achilles. We don't know for certain. 80 left the game with lower left leg soreness. Left lower leg soreness. He was on the injury report heading into today's game with bilateral Achilles tendinopathy. If you're asking what that means Achilles soreness in both Achilles, in both his right and left Achilles. He has soreness in it. So the Mavericks say it's left lower leg soreness. I tell you it's Achilles. I'm not a doctor. Don't take my medical advice. Just reading the tea leaves, folks. Absolutely not, Noah. Absolutely not. If they play there, if AD is hurt, there is no reason for Kai to come back. No reason for Kai to come back. Brandon Williams has it as the fourth quarter is underway. Shot fake in the lane. Had to kick it back out to Klay Thompson. Thompson over to Washington for three. No good. Mavs up 7 here as the fourth quarter begins. Siakam. Mavs go to trap. They do a good job of getting it out of his hands. Walker. He kicks it out to the sharpshooting Nesmith, but it's blocked. Here's PJ. PJ's got it. Up to Christie. Christie in the corner for Williams. B. Will in the lane. Kicks it out to Klay. Mavs swing it around. Brandon Williams now at the top with 10. Over to Washington. PJ tried to get in the lane. Turns it over. Dennis has it going the other way. Straight to the rim. It's blocked by Washington out of bounds. Mavs defense finally coming to life a little bit tonight. As this very much injured Indiana Pacers team, but Mavs are finally making some good defensive plays. Nesmith finds himself open for three, misses it though. Brandon Williams with the tip, rebound over to Christie. Here's Max. He's going to get a screen, slip screen from Powell. Another turnover for the Mavericks. Up the court to Dennis. Up the court to Nesmith. Nesmith lays it up and in. Too many turnovers. Too many turnovers for this Mavericks team. 16 of them to be exact. Williams to Powell. Powell finds Christie. Christie down low to Dwight Powell. Easy layup. He could have dunked it, but that was really nice two-man game as Powell had a nice roll to the rim there for an easy deuce. Here's Siakam. Drives left on Christie. Backs him down. Spins, fades, shoots off the front of the rim. Good rebound by P.J. Washington to grab that. Williams up the other way. We got a little pace to this game now. Williams. Around the right. Off the glass and in. Brandon Williams lays it up. And the Mavericks have a 9-point lead. Their largest of the game. As Brandon Williams has absolutely brought this Mavericks team life. And the Mavs are up 9 with 9:50 remaining in the ballgame. Got to give credit where credit is due, man. B. Will's been awesome tonight. He really has. I like what he did. Good God. I like what he did last year, too, with this team. He earned himself a roster spot. He's taking advantage of it. This is for his first game of the season. And I like how B. Will's playing, man. And hopefully the Mavericks don't blow a 9-point lead here in the fourth. They can come out here with their second win of the game. Or of the season, excuse me. Credit to B. Will for how well he's playing, man. There is absolutely zero question about it. Hope. Long may it continue. Long may it continue indeed. We are at a TV timeout as the Pacers took one after that last Brandon Williams layup. For the final time tonight, let me tell you about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks. This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with PrizePicks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on PrizePicks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. PrizePicks is super simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. You can play PrizePicks in over 40 states, including California, Georgia, and Texas. Football season is in full swing. It's not been going so hot for either of my teams. The Cowboys or the Longhorns have not been great this year, but I'm excited for this week of football, and I have a basketball projection, of course, for you tonight for the Mavericks and Pacers game. Anthony Davis will not count because he was injured, and PrizePicks does offer injury reboots as well. So this 3-player projection turns into a 2-player projection. The less on Cooper Flagg points, we look well on their way there as he is at 8 in the 4th quarter, and I took the more on Pascal Siakam fouls as well. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It is good to be right. That link will be in the comments and description of today's show. Appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today. All right. Let's see if the Mavs can come out with a win here. Let's see if the Mavs can bring me some sort of joy on this night, even though Anthony Davis got hurt. AD is injured. Yes, indeed. AD is certainly injured. Noah, that's a great question. They quite literally have the 2 worst GMs in sports. It's unbelievable, man. It is. Brandon Williams, 18 points and 7 rebounds tonight, 9 of 12 from the field. With Sketch sitting courtside, nonetheless. Siakam drives. Now it's with Jarris Walker. Walker over to Siakam. Pascal off the right, off the glass, no good. Offensive foul as Washington is like down and hurt. Hope he's all right. He looks fine. He just got hit. But he's good. PJ's a tough customer. What's the call? Oh, yeah, PJ got an elbow right to the face. PJ got an elbow right to the face. Ugh. Dude's a tough customer. You cannot question PJ Washington's toughness. Oh, we got railed in the face. There's no review to be had here, even though I think the refs are going to end up reviewing it anyways. Yeah, they're going to keep it moving here. No review. Brandon Williams gets the inbound pass. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Now Max Christie will take it. Christie over to Williams. Williams on the right hash. Gets a screen from Powell. B-Will in the lane. Dump off pass to Dwight Powell. Lays it up and in. With the foul, Dwight Powell going to the line for his second and 1. Mavs up 11. Chance to make it 12. We'll trade them AD, Christie, and a first for Luka. They're giving Dwight Powell MVP chance. That's hilarious. DP's got 15 and 5 tonight. Shout out the OG Dwight Powell, man. So he's adjusted that shot, but it goes right to Ben Shepherd, who will lay it up and in. That's absolutely hilarious that Dwight Powell is getting MVP shout-outs. That's funny as hell. Mavs up 10. Powell in the lane. He will kick it out to Williams. B-Will looking for something. Finds Washington. Swings it over to Thompson. Left wing 3. Klay Thompson misses again. He's shooting 25% from 3 on the season. Jarris Walker hits a 3 the other way. Timeout Mavs. Mavs got the lead all the way up to 12. It is now a 7-point game. Marvel, there is, or excuse me, not Marvel. Vince, That's a great point. And I've kind of said this a little bit as well. Brandon Williams is a mini Kyrie. Mini as in he's bigger than Kyrie, but he's mini in the fact that he plays very similar to how Kyrie Irving does play. He is obviously not as skilled, not as gifted as Kyrie is, but there is a little Kyrie Irving in Brandon Williams. That's a great point. I see that for sure. Dustin Wells says, Pascal Siakam's bad. I mean, Siakam's really good. Not having a great game, but Siakam's a good hooper, man. Siakam's absolutely a good hooper. How do the Mavs find B. Will? Shout out to the Mavs scouting department. My boy Jordan, yes. Dwight Powell was getting MVP chances. He went to the line. He got 15 and 5 tonight. It's been a really solid game for DP. I have his stats here. Give me 1 second. We'll go pull those up for you. It's not updated. Do a little that. There we go. Dwight Powell tonight, 15 points, 5 rebounds, and a block. He's a perfect 4 of 4 from the field. I mean, you can't ask for more from Dwight Powell after Anthony Davis got hurt and did not return to the game. Dwight Powell's having a better game than AD has had all season. And I know AD had 26 and 11 against Oklahoma City. This game is better. This is a better game than AD's had all season. It absolutely is, man. Yes, Jordan. AD has left lower leg soreness. He came into the game with bilateral Achilles tendinopathy, and that means sore Achilles in both left and right. His left Achilles is hurt, is the math that I'm doing there. His left Achilles is hurt. We don't know the extent, but he's out for this game, and my guess is he's out for a lot of games. We'll see what happens, but Jay Owens, absolutely, man. Hey, shout out to Dwight. No question, shout out to Dwight Powell. That's for damn sure. Najee Marshall over to Flagg. Flagg up to Powell, who had the alley-oop dunk but could not get it to go. Flagg threw a great pass to Powell, who could not finish it. And that could have been a nice alley-oop, but Powell couldn't finish. Moved just a little too far. Rick is giving the ref shit. That's hilarious. I love Carlisle, man. He's so fucking funny. Jarris Walker guarded by Flagg. I think Flagg fouled him. He did. All right. Yes. Flagg on Cooper Flagg. Foul on Cooper Flagg. I can't talk. As he absolutely did. That's a rip. That's a rip through. Excuse me. McClung to inbound. McClung to Neesmith. Or to Shepard, excuse me. Now it's with Walker. Walker in the lane. Teardrop, no good, but the offensive rebound and putback by Tony Bradley. Mavs lead was 12. It's now 5. The last 7 points have been scored by the Pacers. Brandon Williams is fouled by Shepard on the other end. Marshall inbounds to Powell, who gets it to Russell. D'Lo down low to Flagg. Flagg with the reverse layup with the foul. As Flagg tried to dunk it home reverse, did not dunk it, but did lay it in and gets fouled in the process. He will go to the line for a 3-point play, as the Mavericks have had quite a few and ones tonight. Quite a few and ones tonight for the Mavs, as Nesmith absolutely fouls him on the way up. And Flagg does convert the 3-point play. He has got 11 for the night. 8 rebounds as well for Coop. A perfect 13 of 13 on the year for free throws. He also has 4 assists on the night. They try to trap Walker. Walker off the glass and in a really nice shot by Jarris Walker with the shot clock expiring. Jarris Walker's a good player now. Here's D'Lo. Wants a screen from Powell. Powell will slip. D'Lo will step back. That is short. Dwight Powell, the tip out. Christie fighting for it. Can't get it. It's tipped to McClung. McClung. What a pass by Mac McClung up to Ben Shepherd, who misses the layup. Flagg going the other way. Has McClung on him. This is a mismatch. Backs down McClung with the left hand. Too little. As Flagg with the left-handed jump hook over McClung gets it to go. 93-85, the Mavericks lead. 6 minutes remaining in the ballgame. McClung in the lane. He gets it to Nesmith. Nesmith fades away, rims out. Rebound to Powell. Flagg's got it, he slows it down. Washington telling him to get up and go. Russell will set an inverted pick and roll. Flagg to Powell in the dunker spot. To Marshall. Marshall turns it over. Oh my God. Tony Bradley was called for a foul after Marshall turned it over. I mean, Mac McClung had a wide open dunk. McClung had a wide open dunk on the other end as he was going to get up and do some crazy trick, but they called a foul. And if I was Rick Carlisle, I'd go get teed up right now because that's just not a good call. Wow. Washington sets the screen for D'Lo. Washington in the lane, lays it up and in. Nice feed from D'Angelo Russell to P.J. Washington to restore the Mavericks' 10-point lead. Timeout, Rick Carlisle and the Pacers. You know what? That's a good stretch of resilience right there for the Mavericks, who were up 12. Then the Pacers had a 7-point run to get it down to 5. The Mavericks respond with a 5-point run of their own to get the lead back up to 10. The Mavericks lead 95-85 with 6 minutes remaining in the ballgame. I really like how the Mavericks responded there after facing adversity in the fourth quarter. Cooper Flagg having a really good stretch of basketball right now, as is Dwight Powell, as is Brandon Williams. Those are the guys that have won you this game, knock on all the wood, that have gotten you to this point in tonight's contest. What you got to say? Maze, we're not even getting into that. No. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. No. None of that on this channel. None of that on this channel. Maze, it's all good, bro. I'm just messing. It's all good, bro. The Mavericks were just called for a delay of game, which is their second, which would be a technical foul out of the timeout. So the Pacers are going to get a technical free throw here. Unbelievable. Neesmith at the line for the Tech. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Neesmith misses. BDL. Get your balls don't lie in the chat. Get the balls don't lie in the chat. Neil, if AD is out for the year, it is absolutely time to dismantle completely. Yes. Time to blow it up. Here is Siakam. Operating on the left. Goes right. Lays it up. Oh, and that was... Oh, my goodness. So it was goaltended. It would have counted anyways. They're also going to give a foul, and Siakam's going to go to the line for a three-point play. Don't know where the foul was, as there really wasn't one, but they called it on P.J. Washington. And Pascal will go try to convert this and one. The free throw is up and no good for Siakam. Flagg with the rebound. Naj over to D'Lo as the Mavs look to initiate their offense. Flagg going to set a screen for Washington. Washington going to come set a screen for Russell now. D'Lo looking for something. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Mavs have nothing. Pocket pass to Washington. Offensive foul. $300 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon if you want the Mavericks to win tonight. Free and easy way to help out the channel. Appreciate all the support. PJ, that's his 5th foul, too. It's his 5th foul. Washington up the court to Christie. Christie down low to Flagg. Flagg fouled and one. How did they not call that? That's fucking bullshit. Flagg clearly got fouled. He puts it up and scores. The refs are trying to screw the Mavericks per usual. Nothing new there. Siakam stepped under. No foul called there. Washington up the court to Christie for the dunk. Max Christie leak out fast break. Mavs up 12. 99-87. 4:20 left. Rick Carlisle incensed at the officials. Jason Kidd not happy with the officials either. Great game for Brandon Williams, Dwight Powell, man. Easy, Chris. It's only a 12-point game. What do you mean? The starters are going to be in the game. You're crazy. Jay Owens, the game feels faster minus AD. Coincidence? I think not. Name that movie. First one to name that movie gets a gold star. McClung's been pretty good, Christopher. I actually have liked how Mac McClung has played tonight. Pacers ball, 4:21 remaining in the ball game. They will inbound in front of the Mavericks bench. Mavs putting a little fake full court pressure on. Siakam has it and will bring it up for Indiana. D'Angelo Russell commits a stupid foul. D'Angelo Russell commits a really stupid foul. Ray J. Dennis hits a three from about 27 feet to give the Pacers some life as we approach the 4-minute mark here in the game. He's got 13 tonight on 5 of 10 shooting. D'Angelo Russell loses the ball. Fucking moron. Pacers going the other way. Siakam kicks it out. Dennis once again for three. Dennis misses. Flagg with the nice rebound. Mavs out in transition now. Najee Marshall leaks out ahead of everyone. And that should be a clear path foul on Ray J. Dennis. I think that's clear path. Sleeping upper cat. They should, yeah, you're absolutely right. They should wear NFL gear. First free throw, no good for Najee. And Najee does make the second. The score is 100-90. 3:40 remaining. Ray J. Dennis brings it up. He's guarded by B-Will. Williams is closing over Russell. The lineup right now for the Mavs is Williams, Christie, Marshall, Flagg, and Powell. Dennis has it for Siakam. Pascal kicks it out to Jarris Walker for three. Wide open is good, as the Mavs did not rotate over to Walker, who had a straight away three to cut the lead to 7 here. 3:17 to go. Mavs putting some full court pressure. Pacers putting full court pressure on the Mavs. Gets knocked out of bounds. It's still going to be Mavericks ball here with 22 left on the shot clock this time, and more full court pressure being put on by Indiana. Marshall will get it, and the Pacers will back off a little bit. Najee, get across the line, dude! Oh my God, he almost caused an 8-second violation. 10 seconds left. Brandon Williams with the ball. Dwight Powell rolling. B-Will off the glass. It's no good. Dwight Powell, yes, I was going to say it's a loose ball foul, as Powell was getting held for sure. And I believe he will go to the free throw line as the Mavericks are in the bonus here with 2:58 remaining and up 7. Biko! What up, Biko? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, my friend. I appreciate you. Hey, let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Biko coming in with a $5 super chat. It's always great to see you, my friend. Great to see all of the real ones in the chat, as always. Biko is here for almost every single stream. Appreciate him joining today's show, man, as the Mavericks appear to be inching towards a win here. They are up 8 with 3 minutes to go, although Dwight Powell just missed the second of his 2 free throws. Dennis is left wide open. They don't see it, though, and Siakam will fire from 3, and he will make it. It is a 5-point game now. Pacers engineering a full court press here. Marshall has it. He gets it to Powell. Dwight, dribble hands off to Williams. Williams is trapped. Now it's with Powell at the nail to Christie for 3. Max rims out, and Siakam with the rebound. There's a loose ball. Dennis comes up with it. Jarris Walker's got it now. Walker, trailer, Dennis, 3. It's no good. Cooper Flagg with a great rebound, but they call a loose ball foul. Oh, it's a foul in Indiana. Oh, my God. Whew! I thought it was a foul on the Mavericks. Oh yeah, Tony Bradley has Dwight Powell's arm. So DP is going to go to the line for another 2 free throws here. .212 remaining. Powell makes the first. Six-point lead for Dallas. PJ set to check back in. I believe this will be for Najee Marshall. Dwight Powell getting MVP chances. So funny. He makes both free throws. It's 103-96. As Dennis has it to Siakam for another three. Pascal hits it again. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 4-point ball game. Let's see if the Mavs can close it out. Here's Brandon Williams. Siakam's got 25 and 12. They come to trap B-Will. Williams over to Flagg. Coop to Christie. Christie drives baseline. Dumps it down low to Flagg. Flatter to Powell. Powell misses the layup. Here goes Siakam with Jackson. Now with Walker for three. Air ball. Out of bounds. Oh, I thought Dennis tried to throw it off of Brandon Williams, but the ball had bounced out of bounds already. It is Mavericks ball, minute 31 remaining, up 4. Brandon Williams to inbound. Full court press from Indiana. He gets it into Christie. Max goes cross court, behind the back, gets across the line. Williams will pull it back out. 12 on the shot clock. 120, they come to trap Williams. It's with Christie. And they foul Max Christie. Christie was in a precarious spot there as they had him double-teamed, but Siakam fouls him. Oh, that's a bad foul by Pascal, man. That's a really bad foul by Siakam. Max is going to go to the line here. He shot 86% on free throws last season. This will be his second attempt of the evening. First one is up and good for Mr. Christie. Najee Marshall set to check back in here as the Mavericks try to get some additional ball handling on the court. Dwight Powell will sit. Hell of a game from DP, man. Hell of a game from DP. Clap it up for Dwight Powell. Type those 7s in the chat. Christie, second free throw is good as well. 105-99, minute 14 remaining. Ray J. Dennis with it. He gets it to Siakam. Siakam. Max Christie just fouled Siakam shooting a three. The one thing you cannot do. The literal one thing you cannot do, Max Christie just did. The one thing you cannot do, Max Christie just did. Three free throws for Siakam here. Makes the first. Biko, I love that super chat. I'll get you on screen when there's a lull in the game here. We got a minute left, though, Biko, so let me lock in here, but I'll get you on screen, baby. Appreciate you, my guy. Second one is no good. That's a big miss. Big miss. A minute 8 left. The third of 3 free throws for Siakam. Let's see if he intentionally misses here. I bet it's a little too early to do that, though. Mavs going to try to rebound. Siakam puts it up, and it is in. So it's 105-101, a minute 8 left. Max Christie to inbound. He gets it into Williams. Brandon Williams brings it up the court. He is fouled by Quentin Jackson. On accident, of course. QJ will go to the line. Williams, first free throw for B-Will is off the back of the rim and good. My man Biko coming in with another 5. Let's go, Mavs. I'm back, baby. Been recovering from BLSD, post-Luca stress disorder. Biko, I have not recovered from it, and I am still there. Brandon Williams, though, does make both free throws here. 107-101, a minute left in the ballgame. Ray J. Dennis has it for Indiana. He gets it to Siakam. Pascal pulls up from 3. Pascal, no good. Rebound to PJ. Washington to Christie. Max slows it down. Mavs get it across the halfway line to Washington. Frantic now from Indiana. Christie has it with 10, and he throws it away. Throws it away. 38 seconds left. Mavs bringing in Caleb Martin for defense. As Christie, again, did the one thing you can't do, which is turn it over. Here is Ray J. Dennis will take it. Dennis across the halfway line. Ray J. Step back 3. Oh my God, it's good. It's a 3-point game. And Najee Marshall's hurt. Najee Marshall's hurt. All right, here's the scenario. It's 107-104, 30 seconds left. It will be Mavericks basketball. I don't know if they're going to advance into the front court or not, but it will be the Mavs basketball. The Pacers can play this straight up if they want to, and I imagine they will. We'll see what the Mavs have. Brandon Williams will come back in, and the Mavericks will need a good possession here. We got 500 people in the building. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. YouTube.com/Mavs TV. We're live at least once a week for a Dallas Mavericks game. We cover the Mavs all throughout the season as well. Join the over 32,000 people that have joined us here. 107-104. As Ray J. Dennis just hit a step-back 3 to make it a one-possession game. PJ Washington will inbound from the left hash as the Mavs did advance the basketball. Washington will throw it to Williams in the backcourt, which you're allowed to do. Williams will take it, will deliberately bring it up the court here. He has crossed the halfway line. He's guarded by Quentin Jackson. Williams on the right side of the center court logo. Williams breaking him down. Flagg comes and sets a screen for B. Will. They throw it to Flagg. Flagg in the lane. Out to Brandon Williams for 3. No good. Pacers get the rebound. Pacers have a chance to tie the game here. Brandon Williams fouls. Great foul by Brandon Williams. And the Mavs foul up 3 with 3.4 seconds remaining. Mavs need to get all their rebounders that they have available to them in the ballgame right now. And they're going to. No timeouts for the Pacers. Mavs do have 1. The Pacers will certainly intentionally miss the second free throw. The first one for Ray J. Dennis is up and good. So it is a 2-point game. The Mavericks are bringing in all of their big guys now. 3.4 seconds left. Mavs have 1 timeout if they grab the rebound. You have Flagg. You have Powell, Washington, and Marshall on the line. Flagg just off of it. Dennis has the ball in his hands now. Puts it up. Good miss. Pacers get the rebound. Aaron Nesmith for the win. No good. Oh my fucking God. Ray J. Dennis perfectly missed the free throw. Pacers got the rebound. Aaron Nesmith had a wide open 3 for the win. A wide open three for the win, and he missed it. A wide open three for the win, and he missed it. That is genuine. I can't believe he missed. If he would have made that, I would have thrown my fucking headset. I legitimately would have thrown the headset if he made that shot. That would have absolutely broken me. Wow. The Mavericks win 107-105. Absolutely unbelievable finish to that game as they tried to choke it. A perfect miss by Ray J. Dennis intentionally. The Pacers get the offensive rebound. They get it into the hands of their best shooter in Aaron Nesmith, who misses a wide open three at the buzzer. And the Mavericks win 107-105. I mean, good God, dude. Unreal, man. Unreal. Shout out Sammy Brooks with another soup. We'll get you on screen right now, Sammy. Holy shit, this team just likes to... Yeah. They like to make it hard, man. They like to make it hard. That's for damn sure. Sammy Brooks with the $2 super chat. Love the streams. Love the vids, bro. Great win. Let's go. Sammy, appreciate your support of the show, man. I really do. Appreciate your support of the show. All right. We are going to do a little post-game show here in just 1 second. Just put up a new live poll, though. Go grade the Mavericks' performance tonight. A, B, C, D, or F down in the in the live poll and in the comments as well if you want. B minus, I guess. Not perfect by any means. Good enough to beat the worst team in the league at the moment by 2. They tried to lose it, but they didn't. So they get credit for that, I suppose. Oh, the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers 6-1 to take a 3-2 lead in the World Series. And that John heads back to Toronto. Toronto is going to be absolutely jumping on Friday night, man. That'll be a fun thing to watch. As Blue Jays look to win their first World Series since 92? That sounds right. I believe 92. 1 second, we'll get into our post-game show here. Just got to get a couple of graphics together. His name was Harrison Graham Mays. He still works at Chat Sports. He's just doing some other things here at Chat Sports. So I took over the hosting duties of Mavericks Today. Okay. I believe we are good to go here on the postgame show. So... all right, let's do it. Mavericks win 107-105. Boy, it was as it had to go to the absolute buzzer for them to get a dub tonight, man. But hey, a win is a win. Let's talk about it right here on the show. Here we go. The Mavericks win 107-105. Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Jeffrey Cooperstein here with y'all. And boy, was this a game that had a lot of storylines. Aaron Nesmith misses a wide open three at the buzzer to give the Mavericks their second win of the season. They end the homestand 2-3 before they head down to Mexico City to take on the Detroit Pistons on Friday night. The biggest storyline of this game tonight, though. Shocker! Anthony Davis is hurt. Came into the game on the injury report, was listed as probable with bilateral Achilles tendinopathy. What does that mean? That means that he had Achilles inflammation and soreness in both his left and his right Achilles. AD tonight landed awkwardly, grabbed his area near his Achilles, did not return to the game. This is the same Anthony Davis who has missed over half of the season multiple times in his career, who has dealt with multiple injuries in his career, who has not stayed healthy at all. He was limited to just 9 games last season with the Mavericks after the Luka Doncic trade. Got hurt in his first game with the Mavericks, and now he's hurt again. And I wish I couldn't say I told you so, but I told you so. AD is always injured. There is no... I'm going to cut right now, Jackie. It's all good. AD is always injured. He is always unavailable to play. And this is another reason why this basketball team made the worst trade in NBA history. Because you traded for a guy who doesn't play. Not that ever trading Luka would make any sense whatsoever. But trading him for someone who doesn't stay on the court is just, it's malpractice beyond malpractice. Like, you can't even describe the level of malpractice that it is. AD tonight, 4 points and 4 rebounds because he didn't play. He got hurt. The Mavericks are calling it lower left leg soreness. We don't know the exact nature of the injury. This and that. We don't know any of the deets on Anthony Davis. But what I do know is that he's injured again. And if Anthony Davis is injured, this Mavericks team has zero chance. Zero chance. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how many different things this team has to go through. It's genuinely insane. I promise we are going to talk about the positives of today's game because there were some positives in today's game, and we'll start getting positive right now. Spam the W's in the chat as the Mavericks did win this game 107-105, even if it was an extremely hard-fought, difficult game that came down to the wire against the worst team in the NBA. The Mavericks did win this game, and they got some very valiant efforts from some unlikely heroes in this ballgame. So spam those W's down there in the chat. The number one hero of this game tonight, my man Dwight Powell. What a performance. I mean, all things considered, this is like one of Dwight Powell's best performances of his career. Not even kidding. 18 points and 6 boards for Dwight. 4 of 6 from the field. 2 blocks as well. Like, when AD got hurt, Powell had to come in cold after not really expecting to be in the rotation tonight. And he was absolutely fantastic. Like, you could not have asked for a better performance from Dwight Powell than what you got. You simply can't. And all the credit to him. Congratulations to him as well. The longest tenured Maverick. He's been here since December of 2014. Came over from the Celtics in the Rajon Rondo trade. And I couldn't be happier for how Dwight Powell performed in this one, man. So 100% credit to DP. And congratulations to him because he played his absolute ass off, man. And he deserves all of the kudos in the world. So shout out Dwight Powell. And also shout out to this man, Brandon Williams. I've always liked Brandon Williams' game, man. I really have. And he showed you tonight exactly what the Mavericks need. 20 points, 2 assists to 2 turnovers, 7 rebounds, 9 of 14 from the field. But what Brandon Williams does, and forgive me, someone who is in our live chat, by the way, we went live for the Mavericks game. So if you're watching this on demand, join us for our live shows, which you do about once a week, going live for Mavericks games and doing a watch party. But somebody in the chat said Williams, a.k.a. Kyrie Irving. And obviously, Williams is not nearly as talented as Kai is, but what Brandon Williams does a lot of similar things to Kyrie. He obviously doesn't have the handles and the IQ of Kai, but Williams really pushes the pace on the offensive end. He gets this team going with bursts of energy, and he is able to do things that this team didn't have on offer with him out of the lineup. Missed, obviously, a couple of games with personal reasons, and we all know kind of the story behind that. But he came back tonight. He got his opportunity, and boy, did he seize it. I mean, like I said, and you see it on screen right now, 20 points, 7 boards, 9 of 14. He was the closing point guard over D'Lo in this game, who, by the way, did not play that bad either. D'Angelo Russell had 14 points and 5 assists as well. Again, the turnover number, too much, but look, the Mavericks got what they needed to get from their guards tonight, in my opinion. Got a good performance from Brandon Williams. Got a good performance from D'Angelo Russell. And that is absolutely a positive sign for this basketball team going forward. Because in order to win in this league, you need point guard play. Plain and simple. You are not going to win without playing point guards. And I just pray that sooner rather than later, the Mavericks begin to start point guards and put them in the starting lineup as opposed to starting this ultra big lineup that just simply does not work because Cooper Flagg is not a PG. We'll talk about Cooper Flagg here in just a moment, as I thought he had a really solid second half of the game. But before we do that, today's show is brought to you by Prize Picks, and football season is in full swing. The hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. The football season in full swing. My team's not been doing great, the Cowboys and the Longhorns, but you can win some money on Prize Picks, which is super simple to play. You just pick more or less on at least 2 player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. You can play in more than 40 states, including California, Georgia, and, of course, Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. They now offer Venmo, Cash App, and Apple Pay for quick and easy deposits into your account this season. Here was my projection, and since Anthony Davis was injured, that turned into a 2-player projection. So I took the less on Cooper Flagg points at 15.5. What did Flagg finish with? 15. I took the more on Pascal Siakam personal fouls at 2.5. What did he have? 4. If you would have copied my picks, you would have made money tonight on Prize Picks. And of course, if you want to make picks of your own, just please do it with our friends over at Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks. It is good to be right. That link will be in the comments and description of today's show. Appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today. Cooper Flagg, really good second half from the Rook tonight. Thought he looked really comfortable offensively. Thought he made an impact defensively as well. The first double-double of his career, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he had one earlier, so don't take my word for gospel on that. But finished with 15 and 10, including 4 assists as well. 6 of 11 from the field. Did not attempt a 3-pointer in tonight's ballgame, but really liked how Coop asserted himself in the second half. Thought he was aggressive. Thought he was doing what he does well. he was going to the rim. He was using his body. He was using his physicality, using his basketball IQ, and thought he did some really good things on the offensive end and the defensive end as well. So shout out to Cooper Flagg. Thought he had a really solid game tonight, and long may it continue because the Mavericks are going to need Cooper Flagg to really figure it out on the offensive end, especially if Anthony Davis is not going to be available to this squad. Caleb Martin had a fine game, whatever. Might be his career high with the Mavericks. 2 of 3 from the field, and it should be 2 of 2 from 3. I don't know why that says 1 of 2 because he did knock down 2 3-pointers in a row. But look, this team is just trying to find their groove, and through 5 home games, they're 2 and 3. I would say it's a pretty damn disappointing homestand. Like, if you would have beaten the Wizards, which you obviously should have, 3 and 2 looks a hell of a lot better than 2 and 3. But at the end of the day, you're just trying to find your footing here, and I pray this is the first step in doing so, even though they almost tried to choke the game away. Max Christie, 10 points on the night to go along with 4 assists. Only 1 of 4 from 3 tonight for Max, who's been shooting the ball really well in the first 5 games of the season, except did not get it going tonight. But overall, Max, a super important player for the squad. Think he's going to play a lot of minutes for this team going forward. And if AD is hurt, Max is going to have an even bigger role on this team. And I know he plays a different position, but AD is hurt. Those minutes come off the board, and this team has to find a way to make up for it. No doubt about it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already at youtube.com/Mavs TV. We're covering the Mavs all throughout the 25-26 NBA season right here on the channel. Going live once a week, 4 games. Latest news, rumors, analysis, and more. 100% free at youtube.com/Mavs TV. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate the support you are bringing myself and Chat Sports here, as we absolutely love you guys, man. So thank you. A guy we do have to talk about. His brother is cooked. COOKED, cooked. Klay Thompson cannot play anymore, man. He's like 7 of 27 on the season shooting. And he did the same thing last year where he just could not hit the broadside of a barn to start the season. But Klay is having an absolute nightmare of a beginning of this year. And you really can't bench him because if you do, I think Klay completely checks out and just won't be an asset whatsoever to this team. But how long do you ride with him? How long are you willing to live with this? Because he's a completely negative asset at this point in time for the Mavericks right now, man. Completely negative asset. Hopefully Klay can get it done. And I think he will. He's the second greatest shooter of all time. Hopefully he can get it turned around. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's a big one on Friday. The Mavericks head down to Mexico City, CDMX, to take on the Detroit Pistons. That is a 9 p.m. Central Time tip-off. We will not be live for that game, but we will have you up to date if anything happens during that game. So, of course, hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up icon if you haven't already. And we'll see you soon here on the channel. Alrighty. Yes, Saturday. I meant to say Saturday. Yeah, it is on Saturday. I don't know why I said Friday, but it's definitely Saturday. All right, everybody. That will do it for today's live stream. Appreciate all of the real ones. There's still 136 people watching on today's show. You guys are what make this channel go, man. So couldn't thank y'all anymore. Shout out to Biko. Shout out to Sammy Brooks, Lord Buddy Bear, Johnson U for the super chats tonight. Without further ado, my name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. If anything happens with Anthony Davis, man, you'll find it here on the channel. As soon as I know, you'll know. So stay tuned for that. Lock us in, and we'll see you guys soon. Let's go Mavs. Good win tonight.